Okay, everybody, it's your boy Eddie Egg. College basketball is finally here. So you're gonna give it a quick look. Georgia and Oregon. I can't really pick who's gonna win on this. I'll probably get a little quick study. But the over and under, I like the under on this. I think they're both really good teams, so they're gonna play each other at least with a little bit of defense. So I wouldn't go big on this one. I really won't. But now we see the mother loads right here. You know, UConn, look at that, ranked number 6. I'm going all big on this on the first half. And I feel they'll cover this easily. Plus, I'm going to go with the under. So this one, big time, I figure, on the first half. So that's already one pick. Second one right here, going big on Purdue on the first half against Stanford. You know they're going to have more than a 10-point lead. They're going to have maybe a 15 or 20-point lead. That's already a solid two-team parlay right there. And I will also go on the under on this one because it's right around 143. And the under looks good, but right now I'm loving the first halves. And I feel they'll cover overall too because it's the first day. You know they want to come out on fire. So that's what I see so far. Tennessee against Tennessee Tech. Half of 28, 14 might be up to 17. Tennessee should be able to put a whooping on this team. It's Tennessee Tech, guys. I don't know. Something's telling me the game overall might be a bigger ass whooping. I probably won't take this one in the first half. I'm going to try it, of course. But I'm going to go big for the game overall. I'll take the 28 points. I think Tennessee is going to destroy them overall. Will they have a 17-point lead? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. So that's what I like right now. So far, that's a 3-pick parlay right there. The question, Cleveland State. I'll go with the under right here. This game looks really good. I know Cleveland State is weak. Like I said, we're going with my theory. I don't think the question will score more than 80. Cleveland State looks pretty weak. I don't think they'll score more than 60. So I'll keep this game under 141. Ooh, Providence. You know Providence is a beast. Oh, there's another one right there for the first half. Overall, they should cover too. I really love this one. I'm even going to tease this. Overall, I love it on a 14 because in college basketball, they only give you by 4 points. But I'll go big on the first half on this. Columbia is garbage. And the under also looks good on this game, guys. So right now, those look solid right now. I haven't even looked at this whole lineup. But right now, we'll go with that 14 parlay right there. With Tennessee being the third one overall, and then Providence with the first half also. That's it. That's a solid 4-pick parlay right there. You go any higher, I cannot promise you a guaranteed win. Toledo and Detroit. I would say guaranteed money line win. Has a good chance in the first half. First half is always good. Detroit is not that hard of an opponent. And 153, yeah, I like this one as the under also. And the higher it goes, I like the under. I really like the under on this one also. Iona. This one has a chance to go over. They're both high-scoring teams. I told you these low points, scoring points, I won't touch them. Yeah, it's better just to skip this. Missouri State and West Virginia. West Virginia showing no confidence at a -6. Why even touch this game? We have the ones that I just called. I know West Virginia sounds like a good bet, but Missouri State, I don't know. I'd rather just stay away from this one. I'd rather go for big high point spreads right now. You could use George Mason too. I know George Mason. George Mason's not a bad team. On a teaser, it looks a little better than taking it with 11. First half, maybe, because they're at home. maybe. And Mammoth shouldn't be that good. Maybe the under. This game has a chance for the under also. I like George Mason more on the money line on this game. Notre Dame against Niagara. Notre Dame is not a bad team in college basketball. Niagara, I don't see them beating Notre Dame. I don't know why there's no confidence with the point spread, but I'll still go Notre Dame. I won't put him in my top lineup. But game overall, I think I like this one more on the tees. I'm telling you, I've been waiting for college basketball, and I just want money right now. I just want wins, even if I got to do it with a teaser or money line. Notre Dame looks good, but I won't call it a guarantee. Oh, we got Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, it's okay. This team is really bad, North Carolina A&T. We won't be able to choose this one in the first half because how weak the name is. But overall, do they have a chance? No, I'd rather take the under on this. Under looks really solid. It's a 142. I'll definitely take the under on this Pittsburgh game. That looks solid right there. Western Michigan, North Dakota State. North Dakota State. Let me look real quick. I think I remember North Dakota State. Let me see. Let me see. Let me look at their wins. You see, they're better than South Dakota State. They're better than South Dakota. They're better than this. They lost to Oral Roberts. They beat Denver. Let me see the opponents they've beaten. They lost. All right, now let's see Western Michigan. Who they've lost to? Miami, Ohio, Akron, Eastern Michigan. North Dakota State looks good on this one. I would say North Dakota State wins this game overall. I like the win on this one. Can't touch the over and under, but I like the win on this. Ohio State. Let's see how Ohio State did last year. Can't remember too much right now. Ohio State lost to Purdue. I only look at losses to see how these teams are doing against Michigan State. Penn State gave a decent game. Purdue destroyed them. Iowa destroyed them. They beat Illinois and they beat Maryland. They beat Wisconsin. They beat good names. Let's see how Oakland did. And then you got to look at their wins. Wright State, I know is really not that good. This is the only people they were able to win. No way. Ohio State does not lose this. I would say guaranteed money line. To cover the points, I'm not too sure. 19 is pretty high. They didn't really impress me too much with what I just saw, but I would say a guaranteed money line. And at 19, you will be able to win decent money on this if you put it on a parlay, not just straight up. You have to parlay that money line. Princeton and Rutgers. I told you, stay away from these low-scoring games. If anything, the under looks really good on this one. No, but Princeton likes to score. Rutgers likes to score. These teams are not too weak. I know Princeton plays. Now, this might go over. I'd rather just stay away from it. Dayton is good. I know Dayton is good. Southern. Let's see how good Southern Illinois is. This name looks very weak, but we gotta see how they've played. I can't remember them too much. I see their losses. They lost to Eastern Illinois, but they're a high-scoring team. Tennessee State, Arlington, they lost, and they look weak. They look really weak. And let's see Dayton, St. Joseph, Fordham, LaSalle, good wins against decent teams, somewhat decent. Yeah, overall, I say Dayton wins. That's another one to take on a guaranteed money line. I wouldn't mess with it too much on a straight up, But guaranteed money line, yeah, I'll definitely take Dayton. Virginia. How good is Virginia? Let's see. I just want to see how good Virginia is. Okay, they're beating Clemson. They're beating North Carolina. They're beating Louisville. Clemson. Lost to North Carolina, but that's understandable. Lost to Boston College. Nah, not too much. Glad to see Notre Dame was there, and they beat Notre Dame, but it was a tough game. And Louisville. And who they beat? They beat Clemson. All right, let's see Tarleton. Let's see who they've beaten. Good offense. They got good offense. They played no-name teams. No. West Virginia is too good of a team. I would say guaranteed win for Virginia. I don't know about the 15 points. 15 points don't look too solid. They do have a chance, good chance, but I would say guaranteed money line. And you'll get great points on that. I know Citadel isn't good. Let's see how good NC State is. Let's see who NC State has beaten. Virginia Tech. They're beating Wake. Yeah. I'm just looking at their wins right now. They beat North Carolina. Wow. And it was a -2 when they played them. They beat Boston College. Who they've lost to? They've lost to Virginia, Syracuse, Clemson, Duke. And look, they gave Duke a good game. Lost to Clemson, lost to Creighton. Just for a joke, let's look at Citadel. Who they beat? Firma? That's all they beat was Firma? Okay. We're getting great points on this. 19. Definitely could use the money line. So I'm going to go 100% NC State with the money line. I will even take them in the first half. I think this looks like a good first half team. You saw how they played against Duke. First half is not going to be more than 11. So, yeah, I would say NC State looks really good for the first half. Richmond, VMI. Yeah, these points are already getting a little bit too high. I know VMI is not that bad. I'd rather stay away from these names. Over and under, no. They're both scoring teams. It could go over. Georgia Tech and Georgia Southern. Very low point spread. Shows no confidence. I'd rather stay away from games like this. Georgia Southern, you know they're not a bad school. Georgia Tech. Is Georgia Tech even any good? Let's see how good Georgia Tech is. You gotta look at their wins. If they could win against good opponents, then they're decent. Let's see. Georgia Tech, who they beat? Florida State? I don't think Florida State was that good. Okay, they beat Boston College. They beat Syracuse. They beat Louisville. Lost to Pitt. But a good game against him. Florida Tech. Who the fuck? Florida Tech. I don't even know who's Florida Tech. All right, they beat Virginia Tech. They just barely lost to Wake. All right, they look like they're decent. On paper, Georgia Tech does not look bad. Let's see who's the best opponent Georgia Southern has played. They beat UM Monroe, which isn't that good. Appalachian State, Coastal, Arkansas State, James Madison, who they've lost to. And let's see how big the ass whipping was. That's a big ass whipping. ULL, 49-67. Yeah, just off of that alone, I would say Georgia Southern loses 100% guarantee. I'll take Georgia Tech on the money line 100%. I'll probably feel more safer on the tees because it looks like they're a decent team at least. I just don't trust that -10, but it looks pretty good on the tees at least. Belmont and Georgia State. I've always liked Belmont. Belmont's a decent team. You guys could do what I'm doing. Look, you could go to oddshark.com and just study these up. Or you see how I'm doing. I go on the matchup and I study it up. But I'm going off of memory, and I would take Belmont on this one. Most likely on a tease, though. Seton Hall. I love Seton Hall. St. Pete. Let's see how good St. Pete is. Okay. St. Pete. Who have they beaten? Ryder, Fairfield, which is bad, Siena, Niagara, and okay, who they've lost to? Ryder, Kansas, Iona. You see, Iona's good. We saw Iona further up. Iona is good. Probably be good to take Iona on the teaser and jack up those points. Lost to Manhattan. I know Manhattan is bad. Oh, so wow. Look at Seton Hall. I know they got a lot of losses, but let's look at their wins. They got wins over Providence. They got wins over Georgetown. And they got wins over DePaul. They lost to Craigington, which is understandable. They lost to Villanova. They lost to UConn. Shit, they're losing to all the best teams out there, guys. No, this is a very good team. Seton Hall, for them to even play these teams and only lose by a little bit, yeah, they're gonna destroy this team. So let's see what the points are. They have a chance. They have a very good chance of covering the 17 and a half. I think I like it more in the teaser, but 100% on the money line. Going 100% on this, on the money line. And you're going to be able to get good money off of it as long as you put them together. Colorado against Townsend. I would definitely go with Colorado. Let's see how bad Townsend is just to see if Colorado cover the 15. Let's just see how bad Townsend is. Townsend, they lost to Coastal College of... I know that team. See, look, they didn't lose by much. Again, they didn't lose by much. They beat Delaware, they beat NC. They beat this one, they beat that one. Lost to UL. They don't lose by much. They show that they have fight. Let's see how good Colorado is. Let's see their wins. All right, they beat Seton Hall. They beat Washington, which is okay. Beat Utah. Who they lost to? They lost to UCLA. They lost to UT Valley. They've lost to UCLA. Close game. Destroyed by USC, and USC is not that good. You see, that's what I'm saying. Colorado, I feel, will win, but they're not that good. Look, and they lost to Arizona. They lost to Utah. I still think Townsend is not that good of a team, but they do play decent. I would probably say just stay away from this game. I feel Colorado should win at home, though. But you see, Townsend is not that bad. Wisconsin and Arkansas State. How good is Wisconsin? Let's see. Okay, Wisconsin. Who are they beating? Oregon? Okay. They beating Liberty. They beating Bradley. Wow, good whipping against Bradley. Lost to Ohio State. Beat Minnesota. Lost to Purdue. Good game against Purdue. Lost to Michigan. So Michigan, I guess, is decent, and it was a good game. Lost to won against Iowa. Lost to Oregon. Okay, let's see Arkansas State. Let's see who could beat them. Troy beat them. Lafayette beat them. Troy beat them. Yeah, they're not going to win. Look who they've only won against. No. Wisconsin wins this 100%. I love it 100%. I love it big time in the first half. I think the first half looks really good. And they got a good chance to beat it overall. But 100% on the money line, I'll call this right now. You know me. You can study it up. Right now, I'm not even going to touch this. It's a -4. I kind of know Bradley. I probably would go with Bradley, but like I said, it's better to just go and study it up. I've already given you guys enough winners. I'll just go with those guys. Central Michigan, Oklahoma. Probably go with the under on this also. Oklahoma, yeah, I'll probably go with the under. And let's see how good Oklahoma is. I don't think Oklahoma is that good. From what I remember, let me see. All right, Oklahoma, who they beating? They're beating TCU. Iowa State, barely low-scoring game. Kansas State. Let's see who they've lost against. Oklahoma State got whooped by Kansas State. I'm telling you, I knew Oklahoma wasn't that good. They got beaten by Texas Tech. They're beaten by Texas, which is really not that good last year. Kansas got destroyed, so now we know Kansas could destroy teams. Baylor, we know Baylor's good, and they got beaten by Baylor. They at least put up a decent fight, and West Virginia just destroyed them. So West Virginia is not that bad. It kind of shows me it's good to see them on that other game. I guess West Virginia looks a little better now to me. Okay, and what was the points on this? It was 10, right? No, 20. I would say right now Central Michigan probably covers this game. I probably like Central Michigan to probably cover because it looks like Oklahoma's not that good. I would say Central Michigan covers this. Illinois, ranked 25, Eastern Illinois. Let's see how bad Eastern Illinois is. Let's see if they're really this bad. All right, let's see their losses. Tennessee Tech, a row by 7. Not big on the losses, not by huge amounts. They seem to stick in there. Let's see their wins against nobody teams. Let's see Illinois. Illinois is not that good. Look at them. Lost to Arkansas, Purdue. Well, Purdue is decent. They lost to Ohio State. They lost to Indiana, lost to Penn State. Beat Rutgers, beat Minnesota, beat Northwestern, beat shitty teams. There's just too many points. Don't want to touch this 26. I'll probably say Eastern Illinois has a good chance of covering this game, honestly. We've seen how they play against teams. They don't lose by much. I would say right now, from what I see, I'll take Eastern Illinois. We know Butler's good. I would say 100% money line. But like I said, all you gotta do is study these up. How much we have done? We're only halfway right now. I've given you enough wins. Do what I do. You can see. Just match it up. Hopefully, you guys know these other teams. Fuck it. Let me just review this. It's just gonna make this a really long tape. Damn, I'm sorry, guys. I should have pre-studied this. I thought these games were on Tuesday, but somebody just told me they start Monday. So, let me see. Bowling, they lost to Illinois. They lost to... Oh, my God. These guys get destroyed. Oh, they get destroyed by weak teams. And look at Butler. Don't look at their losses, believe me. Because look who they're losing to. Xavier, St. John's. They're good. They're losing to good teams. Marquette, Georgetown, Villanova, Marquette. I mean, these are all names you know. And who they beating? Look, they even beat Xavier. They lost up here, but they beat Xavier. That shows you how good Butler is. I told you Butler's good. And they beat San Jose, SJU, whatever they are. But look, in the top they lost. But when you can see a team that doesn't double lose but actually comes back, that means they're good. And look, and they beat DePaul. Yeah, guarantee 100% Butler wins on this one. I'm kind of glad I went to check this. I actually like it to cover overall. You see how bad Eastern Michigan is. I like this one a lot to cover. I think Butler covers this one. Wake Forest. Ellen is Wake Forest. Let's see how good Wake Forest is. I just want to know how good they are. Okay, Wake Forest. Who they won against? Syracuse. They won against Notre Dame. They're going with Georgia Tech, North Carolina. Okay, that North Carolina's a good win. Notre Dame again. Who they've lost against? Miami. Decent loss, not that much, 10 points. NC State. They lost to Boston College, not by much. Syracuse shows that they play good. At least they fight. Let's see Ilion. Who they beating? Mammoth, not by much. Hampton. Nobody teams they beating. Yeah, they lose 100%, and they got a good chance of not covering too. I think Wake Forest is going to go off on them. I'll take them big on the first half. You're definitely going to be able to bet this one on the first half. I'll take Wake Forest 100% on the first half. And I think it looks real good on the under on this game. Definitely go with the under. We've seen Boston College from what we've been studying. You know Boston College is decent. Fairfield, from what I remember, I know they're bad. Let's see how bad they are. All right. Fairfield. Let's see how bad you are, Fairfield. Okay. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That's what I want to see. St. B beat you by 18. Kansas beat you by 13. Niagara by 5. Manhattan, Ryder, Iona. Love seeing Iona winning. And Quinn something. And who they've won against? Nobody's. Okay, that's what I love to see. Now Boston College, who they lost against. I can already see their wins. Okay. They do lose by a lot. They do lose by a lot. I know they're not going to lose this game. And you're going to catch great points on Boston College. Minus 14 don't show too much confidence, but at least you know they're going to win on the money line. So I would say Boston College money line guarantee. In fact, I might actually go to my gambling site and see if these numbers are up right now. Because we're Sunday night, the numbers should be up, so I'm going to check it out. Probably post a video after this, right after this, guys. Damn, we're still halfway. This is why I love college basketball. There's so many teams. Guys, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell as many people as you can. I'm seeing my subscribers just stop going up. I'm telling you, I get emotional. I want my views, my subscribers to keep going up. You guys better call your cousins, aunties, or whatever. Or I might just stop doing these videos one of these days, all right? So, Central Florida, Florida International. Ugh. I'll probably say the under on this. I told you, 140 is that magic number. I'm not going to study this one up. I'm not even going to touch it. I'll probably study it up when I'm bored, but Lindenwood, ooh, that sounds like a bad name. But I don't think Nebraska's that good. I don't know if they'll cover a 22-point. Let's see Nebraska if they could cover. They should be able to cover. Shit, Lindenwood is that bad. Let's see what these guys being. Okay, they being Iowa. Oh, they being Minnesota, Maryland, Rutgers. Shit, all I'm seeing is decent names. Lost to Michigan, beat Penn State, lost to Illinois. But you see when they lose, they do lose. Let's see what Linden is. Who they've lost to. Ooh, yeah, I want to see that. 65-84. Don't care about their wins, honestly. I want to see how much they could lose by. Monroe, they lost to them by 13. Tennessee Tech by 12. So when a no-name team could beat you by 12 or 13, that means Nebraska's probably going to be real close to 20 where they'll beat you by. Look, right here by 5 only. Right here by 17. The last one was the biggest ass whooping. And let me see Nebraska again. How much they could beat you by. Against Minnesota was a good whooping. They average around 80. Okay. 22. 22 is a high number. Very high number. They got a good chance. Very good chance of winning this. Probably like a little bit better on the teaser, but not too much. Probably stay away from this one. You could take it if you want to just dabble, you know. That's up to you guys. Houston's always been a good team, but Louisiana Monroe is not that bad of a team. I told you, stay away from these 30-point spreads. They're there to kill you. I'm not even going to study this. I just stay away from it. Miami, Ohio, and Evansville. Nah, not going to touch it. Alabama and Morehead State. Ooh. Let's see how good Alabama is. Probably be a good team to take in the first half. All right, let's see how bad Morristown State is, though. All right, who they've lost against? UAB by 18. That's what you want to see, how much they could get killed by. Another one by 7. Another one by 4. Who they being? They being nobodies. Then the minis. Okay, let's see who Alabama could beat. We want to see who they could beat. Destroyed Maryland. Wow. Destroyed A&M-CC. Look how much they beat them by 85, by 21. You see, it's not that high. So that team will be considered more like Morehead State. So even against a shitty team, look, point spread was 24. They didn't cover. So you got to be careful. So that kind of shows you they don't really cover these big points too much. But let's see. Texas A&M, they beat Missouri. They beat good names. Lost to Texas A&M. Beating Auburn, Arkansas. Okay. I think Alabama looks really good for the first half. You know they're going to play their hardest. I would say go with Alabama in the first half. Half of 22 is 11. I think the most is going to be is 13. I would say Alabama in the first half looks really good. And I would say the under on this game. I love the under on it. Overall, maybe has a chance to cover the 22. Kentucky against New Mexico State. New Mexico State is not that bad. But this is Kentucky. Now this one we got to study it up. We got to see how bad New Mexico State is. New Mexico State, I don't think is that bad. Who they've lost against? Look, they lose by only 11. They lose by 5. Dixie, they lost. But look at the teams they've lost. Ooh, look at that SUU. That's what we want to see is when they get destructed. Okay, looks like they could get their ass whooped. And Kentucky, what's Kentucky going to do? How good was Kentucky last year? They couldn't beat Kansas State, couldn't beat Vanderbilt. And they were favored in these games. Look, they were favored by 8 and 3, couldn't cover it. -4, they beat Providence. Beat Arkansas, lost to Vandy, beat Auburn. Good game against Auburn. Beat Florida, beat Tennessee, okay. Beat Mississippi State, lost to Georgia. Georgia's not even that good. Like, they were favored by 7. I'm telling you, when these teams are favored by low points, it shows no confidence, guys. Look at that other one, the -9 against Vanderbilt. They lost by 2 and they were favored by 9. When you're gonna choose a team that's gonna win, let's believe it better be a high scoring game, a big over and under. Yeah, 17 looks a little better to me now. I think I like it on a teaser, but 100% money line. Definitely like Kentucky. Yeah, I'm loving this. I might just put all these money lines together, put $100 on it, because I see that shit's gonna hit 100%. These teams are not. This is not college football, guys. They're not gonna freaking lose on these money lines. There is no these Cinderella teams. That's not happening today. 1 point spread, stay away from them. But if I had to pick, I think Oral Roberts. I remember this name. They're a little bit better. Xavier, Xavier is good. Robert Morrison is horrible. I'll take Xavier with the first half 100%. You can study it up. I already showed you how to study these up, so I will take Xavier just off of memory right now. St. Louis is definitely the better team. I don't think by much, but I like them on the money line. Definitely take on the money line. I'm definitely going to study up a little bit more. Look, right now I'm giving you a rough down. Tomorrow, I'm going to study my ass off. Probably tonight, I'm going to study my ass off. And whatever bets I put, I would suggest you guys put them. Because I'm not playing. I'm not going to play. I've been waiting for college basketball. And whatever bets I put, if you see a lot of money on them, is because those are the ones that should hit. Okay. UTSA. I'm going to have to study that one up later, but I don't even want to call it. Iowa State. Yeah, I want to study these big lines right now. A lot of these big lines don't cover all the time, guys. Iowa State with 25. Let's see how bad this team is. Okay. Wright State beat them by 20. PFW beat them by 17. So if these two teams could win by 15 and 17, let's see how good Iowa State is. So let's see how much they keep losing by. Look at that Young. Beat them by 30. Point spread was 21. They lost by 30. They're definitely not good. Yeah, they're definitely not good. Let's see how good Iowa State is. Ooh, see what I'm telling you? Pitt destroyed them. Kansas destroyed them. West Virginia beat them. It was a decent game. Oklahoma, decent. Texas destroyed them. Kansas State beat them. TCU, they won. Oklahoma State, they lost to. Who they beat? They beat Baylor. I guess that was an okay win. Baylor again. Do you want to take them with that point spread? I would say the first half. I think they'll have the most momentum in the first half. You see, they put up a game against Baylor. Wisconsin Green Bay has gotten destroyed by over 30. And in college, the bigger ass whoopings come in the first half. I would say right now the better bet would be Iowa State in the first half. I would say that, but I don't like them. You see that they're not that good of a team, but If they do have a chance to win and cover the spread, it'll be in the first half. Michigan State, oh, you know Michigan State is good. We've seen them right now. And they're ranked number 4. Ooh, and we're grabbing good points. That's 100% money line right there. Let's see how good James Madison is. We know James Madison Duke in college football is good, but let's see how good they are in basketball. Let's see who's beating them. South Alabama beat them by 10. March beat them by 9. Joe, I forget who GA is, so I don't know if it's Georgia Southern or what. They beat them by only 3. Who they won against? Appalachian, Old Dominion, Coastal, Old Dominion. They're not that bad. They're really not that bad of a team. Let's see how good Michigan State is. Let's see who they beat in Marquette, barely by 9. USC, barely. And USC is not that good. Ohio State, they're not really impressing me right now. Nebraska, Indy, they've lost to Ohio. They've lost to Michigan. They beat Ohio State. They lost to Kansas State. Not impressing me at all right now. Really not impressing me. That's why you don't see that big of a point spread. I do like them to win. I do think they win. I would kind of chill with that ranking number 4. Right now they're looking like a ranking number 15 right now. But it's the first game in. They do have momentum. If they are going to be a good team, if they're a really solid 4, then they should destroy the first half by 16, which would be at least half of 16 is 8, so you're probably going to catch it at a 10. I would say it might be a good bet to catch Michigan State in the first half. They're going to play the strongest end, but James Madison is not that bad. Marquette. Why is Marquette ranked 5? I don't think Marquette's that good. Let's see how bad Northern Illinois is, though. Let's see how bad they are. Northern Illinois. Ooh, got destroyed by Kent. Got destroyed by Buffalo. Lost to Ohio. Barely lost to Ohio. So we know they lose. Who they win? Western Michigan. I know Western Michigan is very bad. If this team could beat you by that much, so you know Western Michigan is horrible. And I think we reviewed Western Michigan up there before, so that'll be a good team to bet against. They lost to Ohio, beat Buffalo. Okay, let's see how good Marquette is. Who they beating? Okay. Wow, they beat Xavier? Marquette beat Xavier. And they beat UConn. Okay, now we're going to have to hold the phone right here. They beat St. John back to back. And they could score a high 90. They beat Butler. Oh my God, they beat Craigington. Okay, Marquette. Okay, Marquette's going to whip ass. I can see that right now. Marquette, ooh, half of 23. Probably going to be a 14-point spread. Yeah, I like Marquette right now in that first half. I think they'll do easily, maybe 20-point spread, 20-point lead at half. And I like the under on this game. 147? Yeah, I like the under on this game. Middleton, Tennessee. Let's stay away from these 5-point games. Lafayette, Youngstown State, let's stay away from them. We got too many winners already, guys. We don't need these games. We don't need these 10-point spreads that don't cover, man. We really don't. Oklahoma State, I don't even think I'm going to touch it. I don't like 10-point spreads. That means you're not good. All right, Duke. Do we want to touch Duke? Let's see. Let's see how bad Dartmouth is. That's all you got to do. Let's see how bad they are. Dartmouth, who they lost against? Penn against 10. Columbia by 6. Cornell by 12. Yale. See, you want to see that. 53-63. Lost to Yale by 19. So if they could lose to Yale by 19, that means, and the point spread was only 8, they lost by 19. That means Duke could beat you by at least 30. At least 30. Brown beat you by 9. Princeton. Okay, it looks like you're not a good team. Looks like you're a pretty bad team. Let's see how good Duke was last year. Ugh. Fuck. Lost to Tennessee. Beat Oral. But look against Oral. Okay, 1 by 23. That's not bad. Beat Virginia. Beat Miami. Okay, beat Pitt. beat North Carolina, beat NC State, beat Virginia Tech. Okay, he's beating them. They're beating them by a lot. So if they could beat these good name teams, look right here, 17. Right here is 16. Wow, Syracuse they beat by 20. Then yeah, right now Duke is looking like they could cover easily on the first half and cover these 26. They look pretty solid. I don't know if they should be ranked number two. I know Duke has always been a good name, but um, yeah, they got a good chance. Dartmouth looks that bad. Grand Canyon, why touch it? Why touch it? Probably stick with the money line on that. But you could study it up. I already showed you how to do this, guys. California with a -9. Why touch it? These -9s are there to kill you. Cincinnati, from what we were studying, they're not even that good. UIC Flames, you could take this on the money line. I'll just say take that on the money line if you want to, just from the name. Don't touch 1 point spreads. Probably go with South Dakota State on this one. Utah. I don't want to touch these low point spreads. Air Force, Portland State. We don't need it, guys. Okay, we're getting to the bottom of the barrel right now. No, we don't need these. No, I think we're almost done, guys. I don't think we need this. All right, from what we've been studying, we know Kansas State is good, but USC is good. Probably the under would be good on this one. Two good teams going head to head. And USC, I don't think is that good. I can't pick a winner in this. Why touch these 3 point spreads? San Diego State. Let's see if they're really ranked. Should be ranked. Let's see how Cal State Fuller is. Who they've lost to? UCSB. They lost to Long Beach State. Who they beaten? UIC. They beat Hawaii. They beat. Okay. Not great. No, they're not good. Let's see who San Jose State is being. Okay, they got whooped by UConn. They beat FIU barely. They beat Craigington by a point. They beat Alabama. That was a good win. They beat Firma. That was a good win. I was over a 20 point spread. Look, it was only 4. Okay, they're not bad. I know San Diego State don't look bad here. I think I'll take them 100% on the money line. Maybe on a teaser, but I don't trust these 15 point spreads right now. Okay, and I think I'm going to cut it off right here. That's it. I don't like anything else. Let's check out this -22, Cal State, Northridge. Believe me, I'm going to have to do all this studying again and before I make my bets, but anything that I put a lot of money on, believe me, I've been waiting for this. I feel it's going to hit. All right. Ooh, that's what you want to see. Hawaii beat them by shit. 26. Long Beach, not much. Okay, UCR beat them by a lot. That's what we want to see, guys. Okay. All right, so they could get destroyed. And who they beating? Nobody's. Let's see how good Stanford. Let's see who they beating. You beating Utah, Oregon State, and they won by a lot. They're beating Washington. They're beating Arizona. All right, who they've lost to. When they have lost, they lost within 10. So they at least try to play the decent game. Okay, they're good enough. They're good enough to win. I don't know about covering too much. It looks like they have a good chance. I think I'd rather take them in the first half. They at least look decent. I would say 100% on the first half. Stanford looks really good to cover. And it's going to be at least 12 points. So I'll take them in the first half. Okay, Washington State against Ohio. All right, this is the last game. All right, let's see. So you see how I do these things, guys. Ohio. Okay. Mammoth. Weber. Idaho State. Okay, 22 against Northern Arizona, I think it is. They being nobodies. Okay. Let's see who they beat. Okay, let's see actually how they got lost. Okay, they lost by 5. They lost by 6. They lost to UCLA by a lot. That says a lot. Well, who they beat? They beat Washington, Oregon State, Oregon, Stanford, California, Washington. What was the spread on this? Ugh. I don't know. It looks like they might have a chance. I think I like it more on the teaser. First half also looks not too bad. All right, guys. Looks like there's a lot of money to be made on game one. So be on the lookout for my tape, and like I said, be on the lookout for the big amount of money that I put. Okay. All right, guys. Can't wait for this.